And there was a giant bunny in the waiting room. Yeah, just sitting there on the couch.
Whoa.
I know. Awkward, right?
I can't tell if you're complaining or bragging.
Me either. You know, all I know is that Fancy Pants Private ER is the way to go. I am only having emergencies from now on, and I will not allow myself to feel guilt that they don't accept any non-private insurance. I will. I'm ripped up about it.
Has she shown you the blanket they gave her?
The bunny isn't special enough?
Check it out!
Whoa.
That is so soft.
She's bragging.
I don't blame her. Was there really a bunny?
Yep, I mean, I saw it too, and I didn't get the party pack of drugs she got.
And there were free snacks, too. Oh, I got so many cookies. Oh, and I saw the bunny, too.
We had to shake little man down. He had snacks stuffed everywhere. He rattled when he moved. Terrible.
But, Dad, they were free.
Man, where is this place of plenty?
Okay, it's that private emergency room on the seawall. I am not going to tell you the name until I get the bill. But they give you presents, and they're very hospitable.
Can you just go there?
I mean, well, you got to be sick, technically.
Well, what did you have? Can I borrow it?
Oh, no.
Dale, you do not want this. It was a tummy bug.
Tummy bug?
Don't say it.
You don't want to draw its evil eye toward yourself.
Yeah, but it sounds pretty harmless, you know. Tummy. Ow!
You need to listen to the man.
Did you just whack me with a newspaper?
Bad, Ryder. Bad.
What?
I said sit. Sit.
I'm going to try that later.
Knock it off, you two. Dale, a you-know-what is PTO mom code for a virus that makes you barf up your socks over and over and over again until you finally throw out your back from dry heaving for 22 consecutive hours, all while doing laundry.
And laundry?
Oh, yeah, but wait, there's more.
Mom, I think you're scaring him.
Then, after you've thrown up everything you've ever even thought of eating or drinking, then, and only then, do you find yourself dehydrated, dizzy, and weak.
That's when you go to the emergency room?
Oh, God, no, Dale. Then you do some more laundry, throw up ginger ale, and your boys stuff you in the car, even as you struggle weakly to fold the last dish towel.
She was quite the brave heroine, stubbornly stubborn and mule-headed.
Tomato, tomato?
Then?
Yes, then. Then you go to the fanciest ER imaginable, and there's a giant freaking bunny, and they give you a blanket that's so soft that it was probably made from yesterday's bunny, and then they pump you full of fluids, and they give you morphine because who knows really why, but thank you. And there are snacks to keep the twins busy.
We are not twins, Mama.
And it's quiet and nice, and everybody is so sweet, and it smells good, and the mood lighting makes you feel pretty and happy. And then there's a bunny, a giant bunny.
That might be the morphine still working its way out of her system.
It was a spa experience, Dale. Totally worth 2 days of vomit and a wrenched lower back, and I mean that.
What's the My Friend Lyssa healthcare policy?
Yeah, about that.
Don't answer that. Look, honey, a bunny.
Wait, where?
Ooh.
Guys, don't you have a show to do or something to build?
Yeah,
I
but
suppose, man.
I suppose.
Guess so.
I want to hear more about the bunny.
We'll talk about all that boring policy stuff later.
Yeah, well, all right.
That's what they all say. It's
I
like
guess,
2 weeks, like Trump.
I brought donuts.
Oh,
all right,
yes.
well,
Oh,
you know.
why didn't you say so?
Oh, what?
God, okay.
Whoa,
I
man.
get to make
All
a
right.
list.
Here we go. Ladies, gentlemen, NBs, and parasitic organisms everywhere, welcome to the My Friend Lyssa Show. Featuring the mostly non-infectious Suffolk Goode Players. With music from our FDA-approved maestro, the Mellotron, Chris Mezzolesta. I'm your MC, who might soon need an MD, Dale Leopold. And here she is, ready to share her one weird weight loss trick, Lyssa Graham.
Hello! Hi! I'm here. If you want to get thin, throw up your socks. I don't know what to tell you, man. Hell, welcome to the show. I've had a lot of drugs lately, not all of them by choice, but I'm delighted you're here, and I think we're gonna have fun, and you guys might even remember it. I probably won't, but let's do it! It's Sunday morning, and it's time to face the fables. I'm Mary Miller, and our panel is ready to tackle the burning issues of the day. Our first topic, history and how it's taught in our schools. Once upon a time is now a fraught time, as lobbying groups push for certain topics to be sugar-coated or banned from the classroom outright. What's behind these efforts, and what impacts will be felt by students and teachers alike? Our panel today, first, from Curriculum for Huntsmen and Other Protagonists, we have Brad Cleaver.
Good morning.
From Americans Against Wolf Oppression and Obstruction, David Lupin.
Hello, Mary.
And from the conservative think tank Once Upon a Tax Bracket, Peter Andrews.
Always a pleasure to be here.
Brad, I'll start with you. Your group has been very vocal in calling for updates to history curricula across the country. What are your concerns about the way things are being done today?
Mary, too often today, people just don't see the forest for the trees, and that's what we're trying to fix at CHOP. Actions that are clearly heroic are being painted as downright savage barbarism, not because those are the facts, but because we continue to cater to special interest groups who are more concerned about avoiding hurt feelings than confronting the truths about our country.
And what are those truths?
That wolves are big and bad.
Here we go.
Our schools cannot be safe spaces if that means the bloody behavior of wolves gets swept under the rug.
Okay, David Lupin, you clearly have some thoughts.
Yes, we are concerned with the accurate telling of wolf history at AWU, but that's because when it comes to history, everyone benefits when they hear the whole story. The reality, despite what Mr. Cleaver thinks, is that history is not black and white. There are rarely just good guys and bad guys. That's why we've suggested that teachers employ the history of wolves and lumberjacks curriculum.
Brad Cleaver, what problems do you have when the wolves say they want Howl in the classroom?
Where do you start? Just look at this chapter on the Red Riding Hood tragedy. The huntsman arrived and murdered the wolf.
And what's wrong with that?
It omits several key facts, including the wolf had already eaten one elderly woman and was wearing her clothing in her bed.
A story that is purely anecdotal. What we do know is the wolf was killed.
That huntsman was a hero.
Tell that to the children that wolf left behind.
Maybe those kids can live in a house made of straw. Oh, wait, we know how wolves feel about that.
I'm not going to debate eminent domain with you.
Of course not. Why would you do that when you could just huff and puff and blow the house down?
I can tell you what you can blow.
I'd like to give Peter a chance to weigh in here.
Thank you, Mary. And yes, and let me say that decisions about curriculum should be up to the schools themselves. We don't need a federal government mandating happily ever afters in our textbooks. Or worse, normalizing deviant behavior. I mean, it's bad enough to have wolves in sheep's clothing. Now we have wolves in Granny's underwear.
Just a minute.
And on the other hand, we have these unmarried men who spend all of their time in the woods surrounded by other men. Are those the role models we want our children to see in the pages of their history books?
Hey, now that's about enough from you.
It
All
is
right,
not
now you need to sit down.
anybody
and
else's
I-
responsibility
You are
a lot
to
more
have
out of this.
I don't
type
appreciate
of-
your...
I've had about
No,
enough
that
of
is
this
not-
kind of garbage.
Shut up.
I'm afraid
If
we're
the
going to have
wolf
to stop
fits
right
This
here.
the
is
clothing
outright
wears.
It's
slander
time for a
of
commercial
art.
break, but when we return, curfews. There's a call to end all royal balls before midnight. Is this a rational response to concerns about rising crime? Or are we making a pumpkin out of a molehill? We'll be right back.
Coming this fall, from the producers of Riverdale and Netflix's Dark, a tale of troubled teens in a small town full of deadly secrets. A story that could only have come from the sinister mind of Charles Schultz. The CW Network presents nuts.
It was my first day at Winona Ryder High. After what I'd been through at my last school, I was looking forward to a little Minnesota nice. What I never expected was meeting him. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, good grief. Why don't you watch where you're... Oh.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. It's just that I've never seen such red hair before.
Oh, yeah. My dad used to call me Carrot Top. People are always pointing at it. Maybe I should dye it black.
Oh, no. I think it looks beautiful. What I mean is,
Wow. Nobody has said that before. I'm Mary Sue.
Chuck. Oh, rats. I'm such a blockhead. I'm gonna be late for English.
Oh gosh, me too. Oh dear. Where can we sit?
Oh, there's 2 empty desks in the back. I'm sorry, Mrs. Johansson. I was helping out a new student.
What did she say?
She said, welcome to the class.
Oh, I guess it'll take me a while to get used to these Minnesota accents. My next surprise came after music class.
Nine! I will never get this right!
Oh, come on! I know you can do this.
Lucy, mein Liebchen, it is futile. Just as all of life is futile. A childish charade. A meaningless marionette show to distract us from the looming inevitability of the grave.
What's up with him?
Oh, that's just how Schroeder is. Say, you're new here, aren't you?
First day. I'm Mary Sue.
Sally. Oh, right. My brother mentioned you.
Your brother?
Chuck Brown. I think he has a crush on you.
On me?
Now your face matches your hair. Say, why don't you come over for dinner tonight?
Oh, thanks, but oh gosh, I wouldn't want to impose.
Don't be silly. My mom's making Swedish meatballs. You'll absolutely love.
Look, Schroeder, I know what's going on. It's Beethoven's birthday, and you've given yourself an inferiority complex by always comparing yourself to him.
Oh, yeah. So now you're a psychiatrist?
Well, actually...
Did it not occur to you that perhaps I am still upset about losing my one and only piano student?
We've been over this. Pigpen's mysterious disappearance had nothing to do with you.
Yeah. And the police still say they have no leads. How can you lose the trail of someone who literally left a cloud of dust everywhere he went? Dummkopfs.
His disappearance was predicted by the prophet.
I'm sorry, what prophet?
Oh, don't listen to her. She means my idiot brother, Linus. He's lost his mind. He worships an orange god, and we all know how well that usually turns out.
Do not blaspheme. The prophet of the Great Pumpkin has never been wrong. He says Pigpen will return. He also said that you would arrive today.
Me? I've never even met this Linus. And about dinner tonight, I just remembered.
And he predicted you would try to refuse my invitation, but you cannot. It is your destiny.
Oh, I guess that settles it. Oh, these meatballs are delicious, Mrs. Brown.
She said she can give you the recipe.
Oh,
Hey, Chuck, you're not eating. What's got into you?
Oh, I'm worried about Snoop. It's not like him to miss a meal.
Snoop?
Oh, my dog. Young, wild, and free. Always the center of attention. Always the life of the party.
And always hungry. Don't worry, Chuck. I'm sure he'll turn up.
Oh, Snoop, when you said we were getting high tonight, I thought you meant with my cookies.
Not to worry, Martha, my dear. Welcome to the Sopwithel-Camism. It'll never let you down.
Well, I hope it does eventually. But I must say, I adore how you've accessorized it.
Oh, baby, wait till you hear the sound system. The big subwoofer is the shiznit. It picks up the bass and drops it like it's hot.
Ooh, I think I'm going to like flying doggy style.
Happiness is a warm dog, baby. And we're both gonna heat up when I fly over the cooling tower vapors of the nuclear reactor. I call it the gangster zone, because it sets off all the alarms.
But Snoop, is that safe?
Bitch, please. Now watch what I do with my joystick.
Ooh, it's a good thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Sally? Are you sure this is a good idea? I really need to get home.
We just need to make this one stop first. Trust me, it'll be worth it.
Halt! Who dares enter the sacred patch of the great pumpkin?
It's me, my sweet babu. I humbly come before you, O great prophet. I bring you the red-headed girl.
Hi, I'm Mary Sue.
Yes, I know. Your arrival in this town has been foreseen, and so has your fate.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing too important. You are merely here to prevent the apocalypse.
Oh, okay. But, I really have a lot of homework to do first.
That you do, Mary Sue. That you do.
What has Mary Sue gotten herself into? What deep, dark secrets will she uncover? You won't believe what happens in our next episode, because this show is nuts.
Hey, gun lovers! Billy Bob's Boom Barn has got you covered with spring break savings on all of your favorite guns. Nothing says bring on the flowers like the classic AR-15. Specials on full metal jackets as well as armor-piercing shells. And you can hide those beauties in the Easter eggs. Fun for the whole family. And don't forget our He Is Risen special. 2 for 1 on automatic weapons while supplies last. Make it a holy trinity for another 25% off. Why, the savings are popping up just like the first buds of spring. And the Lord, it's only a few weeks to plan for Mother's Day too. So get your special mom a special gun. Maybe one that'll fit in her purse. She deserves it. Billy Bob's has it all. Come on down.
Not responsible for any use of guns in school shootings, mall shootings, or mass shootings in grocery stores, churches, synagogues, in the street, on the road, in movie theaters, libraries, drag shows, airplanes, airports, bars, or any other place that people gather.
We can crack cold cases.
And tie our own shoelaces.
We're the Doyle Sisters!
Yes, it's time once again for an adventure of those plucky girl detectives, the Doyle Sisters. It's entertainment for the whole family, brought to you by Cud, the gum you can chew, swallow, and chew again. Tonight's Doyle Sisters mystery will begin in just a moment, but first, how many times has this happened to you?
Honey, don't stick your gum on the bedside table. Just throw it out.
But I'm not done with it. Oh, what am I supposed to do?
Your days of worrying about that are over if you switch to Cud.
Really?
You've got other sticks in the pack. Why don't you just...
Cud is the only gum that's scientifically engineered to be enjoyed over and over again. Each stick is treated to work hand in hand with your body's natural digestive enzymes. Just swallow your Cud before you go to sleep. When you wake up, you'll regurgitate the same stick with the same flavor for a brand new day.
Finally, someone thought of a better way.
But why can't you just get a new stick of gum?
Because change scares me.
Sleep, then savor the flavor all over again with Cud. Available in sort of peppermint and strawberry. Cud. Choose the right chew for you. Now, onto this week's mystery starring the Doyle Sisters. Today we find the school-age super sleuths walking home from Grover Cleveland Elementary School.
Oh, gosh, Patty. I can't believe Mrs. Gleason told us we had to redo our science project on bugs.
I know, Annie. It's like she didn't even care that maggots are one of the telltale signs in decomposition to determine the time of death.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yay! Look over there. It's a truck in front of Mr. Abernathy's old house.
Ooh, somebody must finally be moving in. Holy catfish, Annie.
What?
We're gonna have new neighbors.
Whoa!
Oh, hey, watch what you're doing there. You drop a box again, I'm gonna drop it on your head.
He looks, familiar. He looks suspicious.
He looks like the guy on a pizza box.
Hey, there's Mom.
Hi, girls. Want to meet the new neighbor with me?
Sure.
Hey, how you doing? You must be my neighbors.
Oh, that's right. I'm Mrs. Doyle, and these are my daughters, Annie and Patty.
We're the Doyle Sisters.
Doyle Sisters, Doyle Sisters. Hey, that sounds familiar. Hey, yeah, weren't you the ones that sent Nicky Barzini up for 15 years?
Oh, shucks. It wasn't just us.
There were a lot of people on that task force we ran.
Well, we wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood with a world-famous Doyle family casserole.
Prego. Thank you. I'm George Nomofalso from Cincinnati. I'm in the rug business.
Really? Oh, I'll have to pick your brain. We're looking for a new rug for our living room.
Don't ask me. I don't know that much about rugs.
Hello there. Am I too late to join the welcoming committee?
Oh, not at all, Matilda. I was just saying hello to Mr. Oh, what was it again?
George Nomofalso from Cincinnati.
Welcome to the neighborhood, Mr. Nomofalso. I'm Mrs. Nesbit. I live just down the block at 602, and I'm the president of the neighborhood association.
Charmed. This is a real nice little spot you got here.
Mm-hmm. We love it. And I know you just moved in, so I'll let it go this time. But you need to bring in your garbage cans from the curb after pickup. It's one of our neighborhood rules.
Oh, yeah. I'll get right on that.
Great, that's super. What a beautiful day to move into a new house.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, goodness, I've got to get going. Let me leave this apple pie with you.
Thanks.
And I'll be on my way. Welcome again. Oh, and don't forget the garbage cans.
We've got to get going, too. But we're right next door if you ever need anything.
I appreciate that. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Doyle. And you too, kids. Nicky said you were sweethearts, even if you gave him agita.
He said that?
I read that he said that. In a book.
Snakes alive, Annie. I know I've seen Mr. Nomofalso somewhere before.
Me too, Patty. I just can't place him. Oh, wait a minute.
What? Did you remember?
Maybe so. Where's our La Cosa Nostra coloring book?
Right here, next to the Jack the Ripper jigsaw puzzle.
I knew it!
You were right, Annie. There he is, Tony Malvivente, a.k.a. Tony the Terrible.
He's one of the highest-ranking members of the Canetti crime family.
And look, he's not from Cincinnati at all.
Oh, good night.
This is terrible, Annie. A dangerous criminal moving in on the block. He could bring in some of his mobster buddies. He could run a criminal empire from right here in the neighborhood.
And he may turn off his porch light on Halloween.
What are we gonna do?
Oh, I know. Let's call Agent Stack.
Oh, good thinking. He'll get a whole squad of G-men down here and get the place surrounded.
FBI Field Office, Agent Stack speaking.
Hi, Agent Stack. It's Annie Doyle.
And Patty Doyle. The Doyle Sisters.
Hello, girls. Did you get a chance to look at the evidence I sent over?
Yes, and we think the toe was severed after the victim was dead. But that's not why we're calling.
Brace yourself, Agent Stack. We're pretty sure Tony Malvivente just moved in next door to us.
Oh, well, thanks for the tip, girls. I'll look into it first thing tomorrow. Next week.
Huh?
I'm pretty swamped down here, but don't worry. I'll check it out as soon as, sometime.
Agent Stack, are you sure you're telling us everything?
No.
Aha!
I forgot what skilled interrogators you are. Believe me, girls, I want to tell you, but this is a highly classified secret.
Oh, don't worry about us. We just had our security clearance renewed last year.
Oh, that's right. The, missing nuclear submarine case.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it sure was swell of the president to invite us to the White House again to thank us.
Kids, only a few people in the FBI know what I'm about to tell you. Tony Malvivente is now a cooperating government witness.
Holy cats!
We've given him a new identity and moved him to your neighborhood so he can lay low ahead of his court date. If he testifies, we can put the bite on one of the country's biggest crime syndicates.
So he's working for the good guys?
Oh, what a relief. But do you know where he stands on Halloween candy?
Now, it's critical that no one else knows of his whereabouts. He has a lot of old friends who don't want to see him make it to the witness stand.
You can count on us, Agent Stack.
We'll keep an eye out in case any of those old friends come to town.
I appreciate it, girls, but we've got the situation covered. The best thing for the two of you to do is to steer clear of Tony Malvivente.
Oh.
Okay.
Fine.
Thanks, kids, and let me know if you find anything else about that toe.
You betcha.
Bye.
Whew.
Girls, come downstairs and get ready for dinner. We're having company. Mr. Nomofalso is coming over, and we're having fish.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know. Fish.
I mean, Tony Malvivente is coming to our house for dinner.
Oh, that too.
Well, thanks for having me over for dinner, Mrs. Doyle.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
So, Jeannie tells me you're in the rug business.
That is correct.
Gosh, that must be fascinating. How did you get into that line of work?
Well, I always liked rugs. You know, they were good if you needed to roll somebody up and drop them off a bridge or something, you know?
That's great.
You're laughing. What? You think I'm funny?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I pride myself on my sense of humor, in a manner of speaking.
Girls, how was school today?
Fine.
Good.
That's all? Normally, we, get a whole
it was ice cream day, so there was a mob in the cafeteria.
Annie?
Oh, we had ice cream.
Holy catfish. What was that?
It sounded like it came from Mr. Mount, the house next door.
What? My house?
Mr. Nomofalso, you carry a gun?
Huh? Yeah. Sometimes you have to, shoot the rugs.
What a business. Good heavens, someone threw a rock through your window.
It was a brick. definitely sounded like a brick.
You could tell just from the sound?
I've been on the giving and receiving ends of many objects through windows in the, rug business.
Say, you were right. It is a brick. There's so much I don't know about the rug game.
There's a note tied to it.
What's it say?
The writing got smudged, but let me see. Or you'll end up in the garbage.
Oh, no. They found me.
My goodness. Here come the neighbors.
Oh, my stars. What happened? Is everyone all right?
Somebody threw a brick through the window.
Surely not. Not in this neighborhood.
It's right here, Mrs. Nesbit.
Oh, my goodness, you're right. Well, I'm sure it was just an accident. They do happen, you know. I'm sure it was just an accident that Mr. Nomofalso forgot to bring in his garbage cans from the curb again.
What? Garbage cans? Yeah. I'll get right on that.
Terrific. And I'm sorry about your window. That is just awful. Like seeing garbage cans left on the curb after pickup.
Snake's alive, Patty. I think we better call Agent Stack again.
You're right, Annie. Gosh, Mr. Nomofalso looks like he's gonna be sick.
So he'll probably need someone to eat his tiramisu.
Calm down, Tony.
Hey, no way, Stack. The deal's off. You said if I testified, you could keep me safe. You moved me in here 2 days ago, and they threw this note through my window. Yesterday, they left this one in my mailbox. Last night, they pinned one to my door. And this morning, I'm out for a walk around the block, and somebody almost runs me over with their car. Huh? What do you say to that, huh?
Maybe that was an accident.
Look, pal, I know accidents, and I know how to make things look like accidents. And this was no accident.
Do you really think some of your old mobster friends found you, Mr. Nomofalso?
Hey, look, let's drop the alias, okay? You know who I am. It's me, Tony the Terrible.
But gosh, Mr. the Terrible, if they knew you were here, don't you think they would have already, kind of...
Spurt.
Don't do that.
Please, girls, Tony's very distraught. Let's not do anything to make him think about the bloody, violent end that probably awaits him.
Don't do that either, okay?
But Patty's right, Agent Stack. Why would the other mobsters leave him notes and go to all this trouble if they could just, get rid of him?
Because that's how they operate. They want to make you squirm before your number's up. These guys are bad news, girls. They're the meanest, nastiest, greediest, most bloodthirsty gang of crooks you'll ever find.
Gosh, and that's why you're going to testify against them? Because you couldn't stand them getting away with their crimes for another minute?
Yeah, that, and they passed me over for a promotion again.
Girls, are you saying you think someone other than the mob might be behind this?
Hold it. My life's on the line here, huh? No offense, listen, but I want the professionals, the people who know what they're doing. This is no time for amateurs who think they know what they're doing.
Okay, Tony, if that's the way you want it. Girls, what do you think?
We understand, right, Annie?
We sure do. Agent Stack, we'll call you if we need you.
Roger that. Good luck, kids.
All right. Okay. All right, kids, listen. What are you thinking?
Maybe we should take a look at the other note you received.
Yeah, the handwriting and paper might give us some clues.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
So this is the note that was thrown through the window.
The one with the smudged writing about you ending up in the garbage.
Meaning they'll cut me up and leave me in cans all over town.
And here's the note from your mailbox. Trash day is coming soon.
It means my time is running out.
And here's the one from your door. Seriously, put your garbage cans away or you're dead.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what that one meant.
Gosh, Annie, Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
We might be dealing with someone even more vicious, conniving, and power-hungry than the Mafia.
Yeah? Who?
The Neighborhood Association.
Golly, Agent Stack, put out that flashlight. You'll give away our stakeout location.
Sorry, girls. Just reading up on your neighborhood rules. I've got to say, this is an impressive civil code Mrs. Nesbit has put together.
I don't like this whole thing. Not one bit.
Aw, don't worry, Mr. the Terrible. It's a perfect plan.
Mrs. Nesbit makes her nightly rounds of the neighborhood to look for infractions every night at 11:30.
We left the trash cans at the curb, and we set up a decoy version of you in the window.
No. I get it. I just wish you hadn't used the front of a pizza box for the decoy.
Shh! Look! There she is!
Shh! Quiet, everybody.
Lawn's mowed, no dog business left unattended. Good, very good. Now, over to the... I don't believe it. The darn garbage cans. Well, Mr. Nomofalso, if you won't put them away, I'll put you away.
Hold it right there, Mrs. Nesbit.
Oh, hello, girls. Getting ready for the neighborhood rummage sale.
Mrs. Nesbit, you're under arrest for violating Section 4.2A of the neighborhood rules. No outside noise after 11 p.m.
And also for attempted murder.
That too. This just isn't your night, lady.
What's going on? Something is going on in the neighborhood. What's happening?
Did you hear that?
What is all going on?
It's all right. It's all right, everyone. Nothing to see here. You can go back home.
Mrs. Nesbit, why do you have a gun?
She must be getting into the rug business, you think?
Oh, of course.
Unbelievable. I thought my old crew was coming after me.
Why'd you do it, Mrs. Nesbit?
Because we have to have order. It makes the neighborhood a good place to live. And if someone stops following the rules, it could all fall apart. People might try to paint their mailboxes any color they want. They might not back their cars into their driveways. I just want to live in a safe, quiet neighborhood. And I don't care who I have to kill to make that happen.
Officers, take her away.
Wait, don't forget we still need volunteers for the Memorial Day cookout. And the July 4th celebration. It's potluck.
Doyle Sisters, you've done it again.
Amen to that. I don't know how I could ever thank you kids.
Yeah, maybe a free rug? What do you say?
Dad, he doesn't really sell rugs.
What? He doesn't? Then what does he do? Oh, dear.
I tell you, for the first time since I hit this burg, I'm gonna have a good night's sleep.
I think we'll all sleep a little easier with an end to all of these shenanigans and goings-on. And speaking of sleep, it's way past your bedtime, girls.
Mom!
I'm gonna have to turn in, too. It's been a late night.
Looks like you're not the only one working late, Agent Stack.
Hey, folks, do you know who lives in that house?
Oh, we sure do, Mr. Mailman. That's George Nomofalso's house.
He's our neighbor.
Is that a fact? Thanks, kids. I got a special delivery for him.
Oh, he just went to bed.
Do you want to leave it with us?
I'd better not. He's perishable.
Don't you mean the package is perishable?
That too.
Oh, I wonder if it's cookies.
You need a hand carrying that, buddy?
No, I can manage. Have a good night.
Good night. It's a nice fella.
What'll happen now, Agent Stack?
Now we just have to keep an eye on Tony until it's time for him to testify. And once he does, we'll be able to put away Jimmy the Mailman Tinetti for a long time.
Yeah, what is it? Ah!
Hiya, Tony.
No!
Get back here, you dirty rat.
Uh-oh. Sounds like things are still breaking at Mr. Nomofalso's house.
Oh, I just hope it wasn't my casserole dish. It's an heirloom.
Always worried about your casserole dish.
Oh, you're so funny, Mom.
Oh, Mom, you're so silly.
That's another case closed by the Doyle sisters. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show, and we hope that you're enjoying Cud each and every day. Join us next time for another exciting mystery from the files of the Doyle sisters.
Alone in a swanky hotel room, one man awaits a coming crisis.
Felonies. How could they try to pin that crap on me? These bastards want to see me on my knees. Oh, I will fight these felonies, not guilty plea. They've got my passport now, so I can't flee. It's ridiculous for this to be my Waterloo, my legacy. Why they had to blab, don't they know that I'm a star? I did nothing wrong, but like King Kong, I may fall far. Felonies. Hope that none of this will stick to me. I'm used to getting away totally. I can't believe these felonies. Why they must indict, I don't know. It's so unfair. Melania smiled tonight out of spite for my affair. Pay some fees. It's the way I've gotten off scot-free. Maybe I can be an escapee. Oh, Moscow's nice if Vlad agrees.
Don't worry, Donald. You can share the cell next to mine. They always make you fill out so many forms with this damn insurance.
Keep waiting for single payer, man. It's only the way to go.
Well,
Guys, calm down. We made some calls, and here's what we got for you.
Better be good, man.
Yeah. Ow!
Shh, Ryder. Shh. Sit.
Why does he think I'm a dog?
Oh, that's my fault. I told him riders are like puppies.
What?
Well, yeah, you guys are easily distracted, you play all the time, and you take a lot of naps.
You know, I don't know if that's true, Monkey.
Ball? 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 Ball?
Go
Throw the ball. Throw the ball.
Ah, that cracks me up every time.
Me too. Listen, we got to get out of here, man. The show's running way long, and we can't afford the overtime.
Overtime? There's an overtime policy, too? Why is this all a secret? Are you hiding something, man?
Dude, there's no conspiracy. There are tons of policies in the employee handbook.
Whoa. I thought this was one of them made-up podcasts.
It is.
Whoa. Wait. Am I real?
Yes.
And no.
Whoa.
Hey, there you are. It's late.
Shnikes. It is. Whew. Dale, you want to do the credits?
Yeah, sure. Just a sec. Let me catch my breath. You are surprisingly fast for an old lady.
Thank you.
Are they real?
Yeah. This is our real life. All day, every day.
Whoa.
Whoa. I know. Come on, get a ball. Come on, good rider, go get it. Go get it.
Throw it. Catch it. Here.
It's too much, man. Too much.
This is the most fun.
This episode of My Friend Lyssa, Spring A-woke-ening, was written by Lori Furth, Lyssa Graham, Dale Leopold, and Jack Mooney. and featured the vocal talents of the Suffolk Goode Players: Rebecca Davis, Dustin Ebaugh, Lori Furth, Lyssa Graham, Dale Leopold, Chris Mezzolesta, Karyn O'Bryant, and George Washington III. Original music composed, performed, and produced by Chris Mezzolesta. The song Felonies, a parody of Yesterday by McCartney and Lennon, has lyrics by Lori Furth and Dale Leopold, and features Dale Leopold. Editing, sound design, and audio production by Dale Leopold. Artwork by Richard McMurry. If you enjoyed this episode, the biggest favor you can do us is to tell a friend or two about it. The second biggest favor you can do us is to support us on our Patreon at patreon.com/myfriendlyssa, and that's Lyssa, the Welsh spelling. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with another episode of My Friend Lyssa, and in the meantime, stay safe out there, and once again, thank you for listening.